shimmy. Hey, pal. Hoppa. Here you go.
So Safari Kid is definitely a quality program. I would say it's a quality early childhood education. Safari Kid is the only program out there that follows, one of the programs out there that follows an eclectic process, which means we take best of all the practices and we amalgamate it into one to give the best for the child's development, the whole child development that we talk about, the social, the emotional, the physical, the creative, every aspect, every domain in a child. And we also, Safari Kid is totally based on progressive advancements, which means it's based on research values, and it evolves every year. We introduce everything that's good for the child based on research every year. For example, this year we introduced STEM, and we evolved it into STEAM. STEM stands for science, technology, electronic, mathematics, and now we've introduced STEM to arts. And art is collaborated with literacy. So we have an art and literacy program, plus we have the Tempo program, which is a physical development program. There are a lot of physical development that happens in a child's life when they do indoor play, outdoor play, choosing the station. But Safari Kid has actually developed a program, which is called Tempo, which will actually caters to every child's milestone age groups and develops them appropriately. And based on its development, the child will progress to different developmental areas. Also, we have something called the story time, which is done by most of the preschools and nurseries all across the world. But everybody does a story time where a teacher reads a book, and after the book is read, the child is actually paying attention to the teacher, what the teacher is saying. So they're increasing their power to listen, to pay attention, to comprehend the story as much as they can, and the teacher asks them questions and they're answering it. So they're creating imagination, they're learning to think. All that is great. But Safari Kid, based on the research, has actually gone one step forward. We do something called the wordless storybooks. Now, wordless storybooks it's a wonderful concept because we teach kids to think outside the box. We do not limit their thinking. We do not limit their creativity or imagination. We will show them one picture. For example, it's circled with two flaps. Now to that, one child will think it's a rabbit, one will think it's a scissor, one will think it's a duck. There is no wrong answer. Everything is a correct answer because we are empowering the child and we are instigating and letting the child think, you know, what you think is right. We're building in the confidence that the child, we're building the strength of creativity and imagination on what they perceive certain things to be, not limiting it through showing them storybooks with images and reading them what the images are talking about. So that's again a very different program that Safari Kid provides, which totally distinguishes us from other preschools out there. We also have certain things like how to hold a pencil. This is such a simple process of holding a pencil, but there are people who don't realize there are so many muscles that needs to develop in the child to hold that pencil. We've actually developed a program around that. It's a curated program, but we've actually developed those programs where we build all those muscles through those activities before the child can finally hold the pencil and write. And you will see a Safari Kid child would, at 3.5, they have brilliant handwriting because those muscles are developed and they're able to write it.